have the other ones available in there.
Right.
But
So, Luke, what are you drinking today? Coca-Cola.
Morning on the way to the gym and set my ukulele on top of the car and then drove off down the road.
Me the bow after that. Thank you.
All right. Thank you for that.
Thank you.
Look at that.
Hojo! I learned my lessons from last night. What a welcome, thank you. I drink the most fruity drink imaginable.
It's laundry day.
it's laundry day.
So you always wear hats with laundry day?
Peter did you a favor, James. I just say, no, later.
So how did you two meet?
Well, there's these places in San Francisco. I think they're called bathhouses.
It's like one of those things where everyone wants to focus on like the big events that happen, but day to day, what we're doing is we're on like Boulevard Drawstream smoking weed, making comics. It's chill. It's so much fun, and like
Yes. Man, I'm not a YouTuber. I do this because I want to sell comic books. Yes! Woo! Yes, it is Sunday. It is Sunday, guys. Another episode of A Drink With Brink, where I talk with other indie creators about their hopes and their dreams and their lives, but also their books and their campaigns, because I am done with mainstream. Mainstream kind of sucks, and indie is where the passion is. So yes. And did you see the trailer? Did you see the trailer for the artist edition of Perfect 10? So this is something that we are doing together with Critical Blast. Critical Blast is publishing the artist edition of Perfect 10, which is a bigger book. It's all black and white. It's hardcover. It's beautiful, and it's only available through crowdfunding. So it's a collector's item. We will print the amount that people back, and that's basically it, guys. So the link to that is in the description of this video, together with the link to the other campaign that we have on Indiegogo, where you can get Perfect 10 issue 4. Not this cover. This cover is is no longer available, but the other 2 covers you can still get together with the previous 3 issues. So check that out. Whew. All right. Let's see who is in the chat with us today. I saw Critical Blast. Hello, RJ. How are you today? The team up of 2 titans. That's a lot of T's right there. Thank you and welcome. Or the tops of tale tellers. Wow, he's really loving the T's today. A.S. Brunert. A.S. Brunert, greetings. Welcome, A.S. Brunert. How are you? Look at that ad. Yeah, look at that ad. And Hojo. Hojo is waiting in the green room. let's bring him on because Hojo is the guest for today. A familiar face for this channel, for this humble little show. Let's bring him on so we can talk about his brand new campaign. So may I have a very warm welcome for Hojo. There he is.
What's going on, Dave? What's going on, chat?
The sound works. Excellent. How are you, Hojo?
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Nice, relaxing Sunday.
Nice, relaxed Sunday. And then during your day, the half in the middle of your day, you need to do a stream.
Yeah, I got another one later with Jason Bascom. So.
Oh, really?
Busy.
It's constant grind, right? When you have this book out, you need to keep promoting. All right. Before we, this is the thing that we need to do before we continue with anything. What are you drinking?
I'm drinking Bell's Two Hearted Ale, which is like an IPA. It's considered the best IPA in America consistently, like as far as distribution goes. But I have it in my South River Studios beer koozie. I drink and I read comics. What do you do? Pretty self-explanatory.
That's smart. Always shilling, right? Even when you're drinking.
You can get them on the campaign.
Wait, do I need to do my light on? My light can't be on. All right. I didn't plug it in. Oh, well, without lights today. Okay, so how have you been? How's the campaign going so far?
Pretty good. I think we're close to a collective 11K over the 3 platforms. And I think crowdfunding wise, we did 11.7 on the first one. So, we got some time too. Tax season for America's coming, like getting the refunds and people that had me on the bookmarks. I'm like, I'll get you in March and April. That's when I'll be fulfilling anyway. So,
all right, the book March and April. So this means the book has to be close to finished.
I think we have 2 pages left to color, and I've already simultaneously been getting the letterer to do page by page and catch up to where we should be maybe in pre-press hopefully a week from now.
That's excellent.
With final edits, getting together with Lee and stuff on take a final pass on things.
With who?
Lee Byron Carver, Kimosabe.
All right.
Company man. He's my editor on this book.
Oh, that's excellent.
Yep.
So how does this cooperation go? You basically you have this script, you send the script, or does he look at everything?
Yeah, I sent him probably the 5th revision that I did before I gave it to him. And then he just brought it back. He was like, really, other than a few grammatical things, this is good to go. You learned a lot between this and the first book. Because he read the first script. He wasn't the editor on the first book, but he read the first script, and I showed him the final version versus those, and he was like, yeah, he said, you got it. So that's pretty easy on that part. And now he'll just do like a line edit. After
line edit?
Yeah, he'll go through and make sure there are no grammatical errors and stuff like that. And
like copy editor, right?
Copy editor, that's what I meant.
Yes.
I can't I drop commas way too much. I'm not great with that.
No, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah.
Somebody will always point something out.
You do need that copy editor. So we have the copy editor, Ellie Lauderdale. She does our.
Oh yes, she will destroy you for grammatical errors. Yeah, she lives for that stuff.
Yeah. She's great, but it's especially since I'm not from the United States, so I need to make sure that every word is written correct. But even if you're from the United States, you still.
I was gonna say, I'm from the United States. I'm still bad sometimes.
Yeah. Mistakes just sneak in there,
Mm-hmm.
Sneak in there. So, but do you have an actual editor for your stories?
Well, he is the editor too. So
right.
I mean, yeah.
And for the first
he's really good with the copy editing though.
Right. Was he also editor for the first book?
He was not. Piper Steed was the editor for the first book.
Right. Okay.
She helped with visual editing too, and on this one, the inker helped with visual editing, and I'm going to get him to do all of that going forward instead of coming back to me. It's going to streamline the process more.
Wow, excellent. So, what kind of things did you learn as a storyteller between the previous issue and this one?
Just to be able to show instead of tell a little bit more.
Mm.
You know, how to like the eye line is I'm better with that now too.
Oh.
Like reading it, so
Right,
and
but that's
condensing
more
things.
the visual aspect, right? That's
Yeah,
not the script, or do you
I think
consider
like
that
my
when you
script
write?
process, like I'm good with looking at a page and knowing exactly how many panels to put it in.
Right.
So I'm way better with that. Like, and then I can take my writing from there and
Mhm.
add more dialogue to a certain panel. Like I know how to balance that more.
Right. Did you sometimes find it difficult to make changes to a script or story that you made because of feedback that you got from editors?
Mm, at first, like there was a scene where I wanted a helicopter and I just wanted it because it was going to look cool. It just didn't work. It just didn't work. It wouldn't have
Oh,
worked. Like in the middle of people would have questioned the helicopter. So
right.
I came up with a different way to extract the team from that particular location. So it was
Right.
it kind of worked out for the best. So now I'm just like, okay, I'll just take the criticism and maybe they do know what they're doing. So they do.
Right. You just
That's
wanted
what
the helicopter, you wanted the
Yeah.
army, you wanted to Michael Bay that comic
Yeah.
book, but it
Yes,
just
I got a helicopter in one and it's not going anywhere in a future issue.
all right.
So deal with it.
Right. How many issues have you got planned for this story?
There could be 13
Holy
when
shit,
it's
dude.
done. That's it.
You're 13 planned. So this means you have to put them out on a regular basis, right?
Yeah, I think we're gonna go with like a 9-month plan, and that's gonna be good. That way, it staggers fulfillment when people start getting their books. The new one's about to get
Mhm.
come out, so it's
Right.
gonna be as long as everybody can keep up. Which
Sure.
it's like 26 pages, so it's not 72 pages or anything like
Sure.
that. It's
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
know
these are actual floppies.
yeah
Right.
yeah.
Sure. Right. Yeah. And maybe when you streamline the process, things move
And and it's working so far. Like
Mhm.
each issue, like there's gonna be the little cliffhanger, and it's gonna connect to the next story, but be an individual story in itself.
Right. Beautiful. All right, let's bring up your campaign while we just chat a little bit about stuff.
Sure.
What comics did you buy lately? Did you buy some new things?
I'm really into the Skybound. The last crowdfunding thing I backed was Vigilant Fury. I think that's what it was from Gary Kissel.
Oh,
Vindicated Incorporated. That's what it is. Yeah, that's
okay.
almost like it's got like he's a veteran, but he has a missing limb, so he's like an amputee, but it's almost like the Punisher type.
You said that was from Skybound?
No, that's the last crowdfunding thing I did. That's from Gary Kissel. He runs up Pop Culture Minefield and stuff over there.
All
But the
right.
last mainstream, I was in my LCS the other day getting some things, some back issues and stuff. And
Oh, great. You still visit your comic books shop, your local.
yeah, it's in the town I work in, so
All right.
pretty easy. And the guy that owns it, he's a creator too, so he does
Oh,
indie
really?
stuff. He's got a whole indie section, so I'm on a spinner rack. It's pretty awesome.
Wow. More comic book shops should have indie like segments there,
Yeah. Yep.
but it's difficult for them to get it there for like a acceptable price because
I
they
know.
also probably have to like support crowdfunded
Yeah,
books.
they know they have to overpay too. So in order to make
Yes.
a profit, they have to raise it a little bit.
Right. Yes. Do these indie comics sell? Do you get some?
Yeah, I mean, I've seen a couple. I bought a few from some creators up northern state where I'm in, and
Mhm.
they're pretty good, black and white. But I mean, mine sold out. So,
Great. That's a great feeling, right?
probably because he put like a little sticker on it that said this is like a local creator or whatever. But
Oh, really?
I did a sign in there. I sold quite a few books.
You have to buy locals, better for the
Yeah, I know. Come on, hippies.
environment,
I
right?
know. Yeah.
Oh, man, that's so awesome that you so he has this plaque there with like indie comics and this complete section, and
Right.
you
Yep.
can find it there.
Yep.
Wow.
He got rid of the Funko Pops, all that.
Funko
Yeah.
Pops, they're still on that. When is that going?
I don't know. I heard they have to like bury them or something. They had to destroy them. It cost more to destroy them or something.
Uh,
Kind of like ET, like the
Yeah.
the Atari thing back in the 80s.
I think they're indestructible.
Yeah,
You can't even nuke these bastards. All right, let's watch your trailer for the Mythicals Part 2, and let me know if you have sound.
Okay.
I told that moron not to take out my Tchaikovsky tape. No matter, let's get started. Here we are, Nancy Moon. The last time we left our heroine, she had just joined my esteemed colleagues at level M. And the soldier who cannot stop talking, a magician with money issues, and a vampire with a checkered past. But there are other teammates she's yet to meet. One in particular might be a little bit shocking for her. I do hope she's not allergic. Back at today, won't you?
All right.
Like right meow.
Right, meow? InDemand, edited by InDemand. Cool.
Yeah, he did a good job with that.
So he did the voice too? Who's the voice?
No, that was a friend of mine from a Discord, one of those horror Discord servers.
So he has the voice for it.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, great. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. That's always cool that people bring in their pals and their friends to.
I mean, that is kind of like they say there is no indie comics community. I disagree because a lot of us, help each other out with a certain specific skill set, and we get things done. You recommend someone, I'm like, oh, I know a guy who does that. It is what it is.
Right. The Mythicals. Look at you go. You have 184 backers on FundMyComic. That's excellent. Great. No end date. It's a storefront for now until you launch the next one, right?
Yep. That's what we'll do.
Right. This is great. So you're selling constantly. Never not be selling, right? That's what they say.
That's right. There's always somebody somewhere someday that hasn't heard of you.
Excellent. All right. So there are people watching right now who are thinking the Mythicals, what is that? So what are you going to tell these people? What is the Mythicals?
So the Mythicals is a horror action mystery that puts Nancy Moon with level M. It's a covert task force comprised of creatures from myth and legend, and they explore supernatural threats, and they're looking for the pieces of 8 to try to stop the end of the world. All that thing. But so this is it gets compared like BPRD. Like I never read Hellboy, but if you want to do like a 3-second elevator pitch, it's Buffy the Vampire Slayer meets the Wildcats with like a little X-Files conspiracy, because there's like a longer narrative that goes throughout the entire book on. Kind of wrote this thing in reverse. When we get to the end, you're going to look back on each one of these issues and be like, well, son of a bitch, it was there the whole time. Right.
Oh, you're doing a little foreshadowing without people realizing it.
Yeah, because people sometimes are like, well, I don't understand this page. Like, give me some time. Like, I only got 24, 26 pages of real estate. We'll get there.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good. This means that you're not a pantser, like someone who just writes and you see where the story goes, but you actually plan your story.
Yeah, I had an ending before it was the middle that was the challenging part to I had an outline of the tree. I just had to fill in the branches. That was the hardest part, but I think it's worth it now.
Right. So if you had trouble figuring out the middle, how did you know that the series was going to be 13 issues?
Because that's a cool number for a horror series.
You just wanted 13 issues.
Yeah. And then I got to the point where I went to write to the finale and I'm like, well, I need a lot more. Well, I'll just do a double-sized finale and it's still 13 issues. It doesn't matter. So spoiler alert, you're really getting 14 if you want to be with that person.
Right. Yeah. All right, great. So this is some great art by Oliver Isabedra.
Yeah.
Shame that you didn't use the complete canvas. But we can zoom in a little bit. So we can admire. Oh, this is too far. All right, so this cat has some significance also within the story.
Yeah, he had a cameo in the first issue, and surprised he talks, because it's on page 1. Like
Mm.
issue 1 was her going to an interview at this place, and by the end of the issue, she is recruited, and in this one, this is her first day to work, and she's like looking at the cat like, "Oh, last night was crazy. You have no idea." And he was like, "No, you have no idea." And we're just off to the races from page 1. Like if you picked up issue 2 and you just looked at that, previously on, you're like, "Oh, what's this? This is ominous." And then you see that first page, the cat talks, and she's just like, "What in the world?" So you just gotta. This one just kicks the door down. The first issue, you got like a little peek into the world there at the end, and this is just the balls out awesome second part of like a opening pilot episode for a TV series, I guess you could call it.
Mm. In the first issue, she kind of discovered that she had abilities, that there was this entire.
Yeah, they're at the end, and it turns out the place she interviewed in was like this team, and they were recruiting her, and there's a guy after her, and that plays a little bit in this issue too. So we wrap up the whole origin story type deal in these first 2 issues, and then we're off to the races to find these artifacts.
Yeah. You mentioned 8 artifacts. Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
What's these? Well, it's called the pieces of. It's like a prophecy. If you bought the first bookmark, it's on there. It's like the pieces of 8 can rewrite fate, and then basically it's gonna unlock the whole what they call shattering the veil, which is what keeps all these bad people out. The stuff they have to go investigate all the time, all over the world. And this is just going to bring it all down. Like, basically what they would call hell on earth. Everything comes back into reality and humanity's screwed. So it's going to be like this Indiana Jones race to find out what they are, where they are, and how to stop the other side from getting it. Because right now, this evil Inquisitor guy, they don't know he's around, but he's looking for him too. In issue 1, you could tell he's looking for something. Issue 2, he may or may not find it. We'll see.
Right. Okay.
No
So
spoilers.
when the bad guys find all 8 pieces, they can construct this thing that breaks the veil.
Yeah, and Level M has to stop it and hold on to them, kind of like Warehouse 13 style.
All right. This is like earth-shattering stuff.
So they don't know right now, like everything that's been happening the past couple years. It's all leading up to this. Like this is the final curtain call. Like it's the state. They don't know how big the stakes are yet, but they're about to be.
Okay. Cool. Dr. Rhino, welcome, sir. Welcome. We are talking with Hojo today about the Mythicals 2, and this is Nancy Moon.
Mm-hmm.
Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
If I remember correctly. And she has that you can see here, like the power to manipulate nature, or
a little bit, yeah. Like in the beginning, it's just the plants thing. It's like a reaction, almost like the mutant thing. Like the powers manifest. It's like a reactionary thing. But that's what Samuel's here for, to help her learn what's going on and who she is and what she is.
The cat is called Samuel.
Yeah. And
his books, there's a specific book, or is that like a magic book, or is that something?
Oh, it depends. He loves books.
Oh, he loves books. Oh, the cat loves to read.
Yeah. Oh, if it were up to him, he wouldn't be out dealing with any of these people. He would just be in his library reading all day, every day.
Oh, that's excellent. So he has his role within the team.
He's like the historian. He's the librarian.
Right. Oh, that's excellent. That's fantastic. So you have his backstory also. Mm-hmm. Why he is the way that he is.
Yep.
All right.
It's all in there. I wanted to do eventually like a little mini comic, like the old He-Man figures, where you would get like a little origin story, and his would be called A Tale of Two Kitties. Like all right. Charles Dickens novel.
All right. Yeah, this art is wonderful. Really cool. This is the cover, by the way.
Yeah, that's one of the covers for issue 2. Yeah.
All right. You have 2 covers.
I got 3 this time, but I'm never doing more than 3. Yeah. As a wraparound, that's the only reason I went with a 3rd.
All right. There he is. He's reading some hefty material.
Yes.
He's a smart cat.
And he lets people know that all the time.
Well, that fits. Cats have this little arrogant vibe.
I know.
So this
is
drawn by...
we're their pets.
Yeah. I recognize the style. This is Miller?
That is
or
Mr. Adam Miller himself. Yeah,
all
that's
right,
Adam Miller.
Phew.
What if I was wrong? No.
Yeah, he is good.
Great. This is awesome stuff, right? This is part of the Iron Age icons
Yeah,
card
and
set.
he said I couldn't use it as a card, and he's like, you can
Mhm.
use it as a print. And I was like, well, I got it. So
Great.
that's part of the exclusive collector's box.
Man, that's beautiful. Really cool. So you see, what are these fire powers? Is that also part of her set? Her
Yeah,
powers?
she's gonna level up eventually. She'll like in this, she flashes a little bit of fire stuff. It's kind of like tied to emotion, you know.
Oh,
Kind of like, obviously, fire would be rage, you know, stuff like that.
mm.
But she's
All
gonna
right.
figure it out eventually. She has to.
She has to, yeah. And then she has teammates that also have their own abilities.
Right. Yep.
This is also cool. Who's the artist here?
That's Eric Ninotowski,
Oh yeah,
and I
nice.
colored that. I'm in the process of coloring that.
Right. Cool. Original art. People can get original art. Are these villains?
Right. No, those are. That's what I'm saying. They're good guys.
These are good guys.
Those are our two new team members I couldn't introduce in issue 1 because
Oh,
we had
really?
to let everybody shine.
Werewolf and some sort of vampire?
She's a siren. She's a
Right?
siren.
Siren. Okay. What are the names?
So her name is Chandra. She's from she's Greek, so she's like, you know, from old, like Thessalonian old, before Greece was Greece. And that's the Wolf of Thorns is Carl Warner. He's from Germany, but he's been over here since like the Revolutionary War time.
Right.
And so he used to be the field commander for Level M, which is like our soldiers' job now. He retired, so it's gotten so bad they got to bring him out of retirement. He's not really happy about being brought back from retirement. So
Right.
he retired for a reason. He's done. You know, wars, you know, for hundreds of years. He's done. He's out.
Right. So is this a character that you can relate to?
Yeah. Any veteran could, because like I'm done, man. I've done my time. I've served my duty. I'm trying to just relax. He's like a park
I just
ranger
want to make
now.
comics, man. Leave me alone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like a park ranger now, so
Oh.
fits for him.
Right.
So he just
And
lives
he's
out in the
German.
woods in the middle of nowhere. Which I mean, if you were a former werewolf, that's probably, you know, like a warrior. Wouldn't that be your thing?
Mhm.
Live out in the middle of the woods, just like a wolf, by yourself. He just
Yeah,
doesn't have a
sure.
costume.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes
Yeah.
sense. That makes sense, man. Great. It's some cool art also. It's drawn by.
That's my interior artist.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Cool. And this wolf says also because he's German.
Yep.
All right. We have 5 pages as previews. That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
This is page 1 immediately.
Yep.
All right.
Just drop it right in the reader's lap.
Cool. So did you have to while you wrote this, did you have to rewrite the scene, or did you nail this in one go?
Yeah, it was a little wordy at first. I chopped it down. Yeah.
Oh, really?
But I wanted that to be like her first reaction, because it kind of recreates the interview in the first issue when she gets there. Like, he looks at her and he meows, and she's just like, "Oh, what's up, Mr. Kitty? At least they're pet friendly." And then he just walks away, and it's like, this woman, oh my god. So now this is pretty much the same thing, except for this time he talks back.
Right. So she has some sort of job interview.
Yep. In the first one, they were recruiting her. She just thought it was like a normal, like a Department of the Interior government job, you know, out of school. Anything but.
Suddenly she meets a talking cat. All right.
Yeah.
That's a good start for your day.
And this is her going to Level M for the first time, you know. She met the vampire and the magician and the soldier the night before, but she gets to meet Chandra this time, and it's walking into this place could be a bit of a shock to, you know, a young 20-something-year-old.
Sure. Right. Darksiders Comics. Welcome, Ernest.
What's up?
Welcome. Guys, sign up to Darkside is Comics YouTube channel for daily comic book reviews. Darkside, we're looking today at the Mythicals 2. So this is page 2.
Mm-hmm.
So Nancy Moon, where did the name came from? Is that just random?
It sounds cool though, doesn't it? I mean, I got the first name. I took it from Nightmare on Elm Street. That was his first, like Heather Langenkamp, Nancy. I can't remember her last name in the movie, but that fits.
Right. Yeah, sometimes you don't know. You got this name. I have like names written down for characters I don't know yet, but I have.
I know they just sound so cool.
Yeah, exactly. This name I'm going to use sometime for some character. I don't know when or where.
Sound like she could be a paranormal investigator, which actually, she is now.
Yeah. All right. So they have their own logo.
Yep.
It was called Level M or something. What was it?
Mm-hmm.
Level M. Right. Is some sort of church or
this is like underground, and
right.
like a government building underground.
Right.
So it's been here for quite a while.
All right, and she meets the entire gang in one go.
Mm-hmm.
And this chick loves Rush.
I love Rush. Yeah. And my anchor loves Rush, so that's kind of like our little head nod to them, because she's obsessed with pop culture.
Right. Okay. Cool. Nancy Thompson.
Oh, that's right. That's what her name was. On Nightmare on Elm Street. Yeah.
Man, Mariners is a walking like library when it comes to comics and movies. Agent Beckett.
And this is him going back and forth with the cat, because he's just like,
right,
I'm outranked by a cat.
There you see that this guy is a player, like right?
Yeah, he's like he's trying to be stereotypical, and then he's like, look, stop the Anne Rice thing. It's boring.
Right.
He goes on to
she isn't having it.
Yeah.
Right. Cool. That's really cool. But does the world know about the veil? It's completely secret.
And they play. It's the government too, so they take advantage of certain conspiracy theories, like if something does really go down, and really does see something, they're just like, look, this person's crazy. They just watch too much television.
So. Watch more horror movies. I'm trying. I watched last night. I watched Saw X. Saw X. I don't know what to think of it, man. It's.
I haven't watched him past the third one.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, they had one basic cool concept in Saw X that you basically see
like a prequel, right?
Yeah, somewhat.
Yeah.
Somewhat of a prequel, and you also that was pretty good. That they used the cancer that the main character had, John Kramer,
right,
as some device within the story. That was pretty good. But yeah, it's I don't know. I like to watch like short horror movies on YouTube, but they're also so terrible. Not many good short films, man.
Yeah, short films are hard to pull off, I guess.
Yeah, very difficult. This is Chandra. Nancy. Oh, she's happy to see to have this another chick.
Yeah, she's like, oh my god, I'm surrounded by boys.
Finally, we can talk about girl stuff.
I know, and she's just like, because Nancy's a very introverted person.
All right. Yeah. Okay, that is cool. Okay, you get to meet the characters. Check out this insane wraparound cover. Oh, this is the special cover. Or
and I think I'm going to keep this one like a virgin too. Just nothing. That's it.
All right. Really cool. So you have her as a member. The werewolf is a new member.
You keep the vampire, and you keep the bad guy there in the middle, swallowing the moon and the sword. and then him
Really
looking
cool.
badass, and then Nancy popping off, and then Samuel just like so bored.
And he says, Scheiße.
Yeah.
Cool, man. And you get some trading cards by Eric Hodson.
Yep.
Cool. That's nice.
So that werewolf card, that's going to be metal. So it's a bonus.
That's the only one that goes metal?
Yes, I'm afraid so. Just doing like one per campaign, like doing like a little monster series.
Right, sure. All right. So with each campaign, a new card.
Yeah, like the vampire was the metal one on the first one, yeah.
Ah, okay. I get it. Ryu. Welcome, Ryu.
What's up, man?
Welcome. So Ryu, do you like horror? So this comic, how would you describe it like within genres? Is this more horror? Is this more superhero? What would you say?
It kind of really does blend them pretty well. I mean, at times it can go more horror, and then some issues it could be more superhero. You know, it all really depends on what the story dictates.
So when people watching now, like horror fans or superhero fans, this can appeal to both of them.
Yeah, and if you like history stuff, like like Indiana Jones, looking for the treasure map. Once they discover this prophecy, there's basically a treasure map that they're trying to find all this stuff. So
cool. This is by John Dillard. It's Carl by John Dillard.
Yep. That's like an homage cover
for the Hulk.
Yeah.
Nice.
353 actually.
Wow, you know the number.
Yeah, I'm a Hulk super fan. That's really the only one I.
Oh, really?
Like once I walked away from the mainstream, that's really the only one I kept up with.
Right. Welcome, Creators Outlet. Hill Nerds and Deos. So are you such a super fan that I can just say a random number and you basically know?
No, I'm not that super fan. I mean, maybe.
But you know this one.
Yeah.
This one you know, right? Cool. Very cool, man. Yeah, John Dillard is good, man. He's some good
and fast.
Fast too, yeah?
Like with covers and stuff, he's pretty quick. And or maybe I just caught him like off on in an off week.
Sure. Had nothing to do.
Yeah.
The Inquisitor trading card. Unlocked. So people get this also?
Yep.
All right.
So and 2 stickers,
2 stickers. So is this is the main bad guy, or is this one of the
Yeah, one of them.
One of them. All right.
I mean, you find out in the end of you think he isn't, but when you see the last panel of the first issue, it's
all right.
Not he's just one of many like little lieutenants and generals.
That goes to show they haven't read it yet.
Yeah.
All right, you get stickers. Cool. FundMyComic sticker. And Carl, the Wolf of Thorns. Why is he called the Wolf of Thorns?
Because of those little gauntlets, when he was over here doing, with the Native Americans, they just call him the Wolf of Thorns. That's the American pronunciation.
Right. Smash that like button and ring that bell. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Creators Outlet. Yeah, look, Darkseid, his comics has the habit of comparing every indie character that he sees with other characters. So he sees this and he's like, Eddie from Iron Maiden.
I've heard there's this metal band, I guess, down in Brazil where he dresses up like a pope and paints his face like a skull. But that's too hardcore for me.
Right. Yeah, cool. All right, excellent. Let's see your perks. Oh, you have a lot going on. Long list. Holy shit. Oh,
I have something for everyone. Depends on what you're looking for.
I can see. And it's not really in order of price. It's you have ordered.
That's the way it used to do it, but now we have the ability with the campaigns. You can move it to where you want.
All right.
Kind of like how Indiegogo has like that featured perk.
Right. So $70, you get the amazing box sequel. This is an actual box. This is like cardboard.
Yeah, it's gonna. Yeah. That's a digital proof of the The back, I just put something as a placeholder. I hadn't figured out what to put in the back yet.
All right.
So I might just do that logo and, like, of course, like take the white out. But
you get all 3 variants: the trading cards, a pin-up, colored by Hojo. You're the colorist. You do coloring.
Yeah, I'm doing the
that was
little
this
pin
one.
up from Eric Ninotowski.
That was where was it?
I think it's before the page.
This one.
Yeah, that's me.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Cool. Right.
Just something to give back.
The metal print standee.
Yeah, this right here. Little kitty.
Holy shit! Wait. Solo. Awesome, man. That's cool.
Yeah, it's got like the little logo down there too.
Yeah. Excellent. So people can get that. Fantastic. For $70, you have 12 backers. That's fine. That's cool. For $10, you get the first issue.
Yep. You can get, if you just want that issue, you can get that with the shipping and no need to do anything else. Or you can combine it with, if you buy issue 2, you can put in that little promo code and get $6 off, so you don't get dinged on shipping again.
Oh, right.
So I'm not trying to rip anybody off. It's just like an extra $2. So
Level M.
Yep.
Excellent. So, maybe I'm being silly here, but why is this second cover upside down?
That's a flip cover, like how Marvel used to do, like Marvel Presents, where you would just flip it over and it'd be just like that.
Okay, right.
I took it from Jason Sandberg. He did that with Jupiter. So
yeah,
I get inspired by other indie artists too.
Sure. Yeah. We happened to talk about that on a stream yesterday about flip books, what these options. In the 90s, they did it with Image.
Yeah,
they did these
and
things.
It's just it's fun to do because the covers were so good. Like Peter Gilmore is an amazing artist. Dan Dahl is an amazing artist.
Yep.
Why not get both?
Indeed. All right. $15, you get issue 2 with the Nastos cover. That's fully wraparound. And you get the other 2 issues for $13. Mythicals 2, yeah. And the Dillard cover. All right. Cool. It's always cool when you have like when you notice that there isn't really much difference between the amount of backers between both covers for the same price. I was worried with my own campaign with a Perfect 10-4. We had basically 2 main covers, right? And it was almost 50-50 that people backed it. So it's not, one is like super popular and the other doesn't sell. That would kind of suck,
I know. Well, it was the opposite. Well, in the first campaign, I thought the Dan Dahl cover wouldn't sell as much as the Peter Gilmore cover, like the horror cover, because it's a horror book. Right. But the Dan Dahl cover outsold him. And it was just like, but not by a lot, maybe like 20, 30 copies, but maybe even not that many.
Yeah, little competition going on there. That's always cool, right? The triple threat, get all 3 the covers. All right. Cool. Get all 6 issues.
Yeah, I don't have many more of those left, because those are the original issue number 1s where it's 2 separate books.
Oh, right. Okay. Right. You offer digital. That's perfect. I think everyone should do that. Offer digital.
I think it should be just, with economics being what they are. Yeah. You'd be a fool not to. If you're an American creator, you'd be a fool not to, because it's just, and look at it this way, it's just more money you're going to get for shipping materials, because that costs money too.
Definitely, yes.
Gemini mailers, guess what? They don't give them away and drop them off at your doorstep for free.
No.
We have to pay for those. You have to pay for the bags and boards.
Creators Outlet says a good price point too. Yeah, that's very much doable.
And I want to do that, like, even going forward on the next campaign. Like, my goal is to try to just have the book itself to be $10.
Right. Creators Outlet says digital, aka the Australian variant. Yeah,
Yeah.
but also for Europe. Also for
Yeah.
Europe.
Yeah.
I tend to nowadays back more digital. That's not because I don't want the actual books, but because I want to support as many people as possible without going broke. you
Yeah.
know.
I know exactly
Yeah.
what you mean.
Yeah. So yeah. But yeah, getting Gemini mailers for myself that's very expensive.
Hmm.
I have to import them from the US. They don't make them here, right?
Right.
So I basically just use book boxes, or I have special sturdy envelopes, and they
Right.
work fine.
Hmm.
And you get the digital catcher for both books, right?
Yep.
Both books. Okay, cool. Good. Add-on only.
And I have a black and white edition of issue number 1. On the back, we just put a blank cover with the logo. It's just gonna be a sketchbook on the back, a sketch cover on the back.
Add a bonus. There's a sketch cover on the back. Wait, we get a black and white version of the Dandel cover with David Rivera on inks, right? As added bonus, there's a sketch cover on the back. All right, so not a specific sketch, but a printed
No, you
sketch.
can. Yeah. Yep. You can do what you want to do. Get whoever to draw whatever Mythicals character you want. I want to see them.
All right, right. Cool. Yeah, this looks really good in black and white.
I mean, the inker right there. Look, he just popped in. Like, he's the one who convinced me to really do a black and white edition. He's like, if you ever consider it, this you should do it.
Mm-hmm.
Because I mean, that page right there was just that. That's when a lot of people started, like, my mailing list that I had, my sign up list I had for Mythicals 1, like, quadrupled. I feel like when I dropped
Right.
this page, Michael Bancroft was like, "Who was? Oh my god!" I was like, "Yes."
Was that your Australian accent?
No,
Oh my
I have a
God.
terrible Australian accent.
Lirio Inks, welcome. Hi, David Hojo. Welcome. Lirio Inks. Cool. For $12, you get the add-on and only. So does this work? How does this work? The add-on here. You buy
You
one of
just
these, and then
yeah,
you throw.
you can put it all into the shopping cart feature at
Oh,
FundMyComic.
sure.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Okay.
Then
That's
just check it
because
out at the
this.
end.
Right. Okay. Get it. Training card set 2. All right. If you missed them, no additional shipping. For merch pack. Merchandise.
Yep. We have,
I learned that from last time. Merchandise.
that's right. Yeah.
So leftover first campaign that they that's the koozie that you're using right now.
And we got a
Wait.
level M patch.
Show it
Yep.
so people. You have it. That's merchandise. People can get that. All right. Excellent. Thank you. Great. And a chibi sticker. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, you can get original art. Oh, cool. Great. And you sold some things. That's actually. Oh, this is sold. The
Sold
original
one
pencils.
of the pages, yeah. But we got page 1 and then a couple other pages.
Page 2.
And let me just say, Will, the code is on the very top. It should be the second item underneath the box on the issue 1 reprint. There's the code. So if you want to combine them, you put in that code and you can get $6 off, and you don't get charged shipping on 2 books. Like, I'm not going to charge you $16 to send you 2 books. That's stupid. And yes, they are 6 a.m. chibis, except for the FundMyComic one. It's the lady who did the art for the cat standee.
Right. Yeah. Cool. And
so, like, I mean, people are starting to notice, like, this is a unique story that we're going to span literally across history.
Yeah, this is always the thing with longer stories. You have to hook people in, and then you have to keep them like interested. And so if you know where you're going, you can keep the story strong. Then you can build your audience for this particular series, because people will now know this will be 13 issues. So if they like it, they have something to look forward to.
Yeah, we're gonna get there. I'm letting you know the destination already. You just gotta come with me. Help me
Yeah.
pay for gas.
Yeah, indeed. All right, 184 backers. Let's refresh. You never know. 84 backers. Do we have a little brink bump? Come on, guys. Yeah, FundMyComic can be a bit slow. Sometimes you get a black screen. So I hope it solves.
It
What's
happens.
happening? What's going on? Come on, guys. Come on. Let's refresh. All right, it doesn't work. I don't know why. Stop the screen. It just, the site gave up. Site gave up. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
It's loading right now. It's too slow. It's a bit slow.
My internet's slow today too.
Hey, did we just have 184?
Yes.
Because now we have 185.
Oh, snap.
Yes, we got one.
Yes! Hell yeah! Hey, come on, baby! Come on! Yes! Come on! Ah! Yes! Yes!
Woo! Thank you, whoever backed. Thank you so much. Excellent. If you, yeah, the site got stuck in the customs. Yes. It's, well, it's remarkable achievement. The entire platform that it functions, that it operates. It's really cool. And yesterday we had
this fast, you know.
Yeah. Yesterday we had this little hiccup with the launch. We launched our own campaign, and with the time zones,
I was gonna ask if it was a
when we
time
wanted
zone
to.
thing, man.
Yeah. But during the live stream, I contacted support, and they fixed it within 10 minutes. So
yeah,
really good, really good.
I think in the future there needs to be almost like an outreach relations 24 hours, an email that goes out before your launch. It should say double check your time zone,
Right.
double check your all your time stuff. So
Yeah.
or
or they could just make a launch button like Indiegogo.
I know, yeah.
That would help so much.
Because he does have a unique opportunity to be able to blend what people like about both sites and eliminate what people hate about both sites.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, this is the one of the features that always worries me. You want to have the least amount of stress possible when you launch, right?
Yeah, yes.
Yeah. All right, but you're doing great. Your campaign is doing great. Congratulations, guys. The link to this campaign is pinned in the chat. It's also in the description of this video. Please share it out. Share it on social media. Talk about it. And while you're at it, guys, you can also check out
certain art book.
Yes, Perfect 10, the deluxe hardcover artist edition. Woohoo! Look at that. That's fantastic. This is a initiative from Critical Blast. They are starting to publish books now, and they wanted to bring out this special edition of Perfect 10, which will be 84 pages, hardcover, black and white, so you can admire Paul Roderick's wonderful art. You get to read the script, you get layout pages, you get the full line out, and it will be printed full bleed. So the book is a little bit bigger than the usual comic book format, because you will get to see the art beyond the bleed, and you will get to read along, because we also have like the lettered pages. So Joel actually re-lettered this for this particular issue, because just turning the letters like black and white didn't work, didn't look good, right? And we want things to look good, and we added some layouts for pinups that we also added as special perk options, extra perk options. You can get your own head sketch. You get a head sketch of any character you like. Comes with the book. You can get a character commission. We have original sequential pages, or you can even get the original CG Summer Vacation art that we contributed for the Diaz Brothers book.
Yeah, I remember that thing.
Yeah, and Pau held on to the art until we find the right moment to put it out there for sale, and people can get it right now through this campaign. So please share this also, guys, and thank you all for backing and supporting. All right, Hojo, thank you so much, sir, for being my guest for today.
Thank you for having me once again.
Yeah, you're very welcome, man. And special thanks to the chat, to everyone who showed up to watch us today. Thank you so much, because without you, there's no point. So if you like this conversation, give this stream a like. If you didn't like the conversation, give it a dislike. And I'm very sorry. I will be back next week with the regular show, so with this show, but I will probably be streaming in between because we have a campaign to promote, right? And of course, in the end, Corey Barton joins us as always, last minute. So Corey Barton, welcome, and thank you for dropping in. And your art looks excellent. Check out Corey Barton's campaign for Androminoids. I think you can.
Androminoids looks awesome. It's cool looking.
All right, and you will be on, Jason Bascom, in 2 hours.
Yeah, Corey, I'm giving you 2 hours to make it.
Hey, I've already done some ink samples on the Parodic pencil. He draws a lot. He's great art. Oh, that's excellent. Can I see that? Can you send it through Twitter to me? I'd love to see that, man. All right, guys, this was the show for today. Thank you all so much, and have a fantastic Sunday. Bye.